Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another Tuesday, which is of course another update day. As you guys probably already know by now, every single Tuesday, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 adds in a new update, sometimes adding a lot of things, and sometimes adding little things. Really, we should call today an update day, because really not that much was added in whatsoever. However, there is some new game modes, an update to the black market, and I'm not gonna lie, this video is gonna be a little bit more ranty, a little bit later on, but I'm just trying to keep you guys updated on what's new and kind of the overall feeling of the Call of Duty community, because, well, you'll see where we're going with this one. Now, before we dive into the video, I just wanted to let you guys know about two things. First of all, my second channel, it'll be the first link down in the description. I don't talk about it much, I don't pimp it out much. It's kind of like a Let's Play channel mixed with a stream highlight channel from my Twitch. So if you're at all interested in that, it'll be the first link down in the description. And speaking of stream highlights, I am also going to be streaming tonight. We're going to be doing a Black Ops 4 open lobby, playing some of the new stuff. So if you want to play some Black Ops 4 with me, or just check out the live stream, that'll also be down in the description right underneath my second channel. So hopefully I see you guys there later tonight. Stream should start around 7:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, this update, let's get into it. Let's talk about the disappointment. Now, I guess I shouldn't say total disappointment. The update isn't all bust, but we'll get to that in a minute. As far as the big part of this update, it's actually Blackout. So in Blackout, they added Ambush 2.0. So what is Ambush 2.0? So if you've never played Ambush, it's supposed to be like a Blackout snipers only playlist where you're really promoted to snipe and nothing else. And they've kind of changed that a little bit with Ambush 2.0. Previously, it was just snipers and a Bowie knife. Now they have changed it. The big major change is that snipers and shotguns. So the SG-12 and the MOG-12 are both available. You can also get the Rampage, which is the DLC weapon. But predominantly, you're going to be using snipers until the very end of the game. Now, the other big change is the Mongoose, aka the ATV, aka the four-wheeler, is now no longer available in this game mode. It's still available in regular Blackout, just not in this game mode. I guess the problem before is that everyone had a sniper, so if you had one of those ATVs, you could just run people over. So those have been removed as well. Now, as far as what I think of this game mode, I think it plays pretty good. The way it starts is when you drop in, you're able to see where the circle is going to end up, so you can plan your game accordingly based off of that, and then slowly the zone just continuously moves in. It doesn't stop and then go, it just continuously moves in, and I think at a pretty solid pace. Like, you move faster than the zone by just a little bit, so as long as you pay attention to where it is, you shouldn't be caught with your pants down. And I think it's a good LTM. I think it's well balanced. I think there's very few changes that they could make to make it better. The SG-12 is a little bit strong in the final zone, but other than that, I think it's pretty damn good. It's a fun LTM. It's not my favorite. I still like Alcatraz the best, but still, I really do enjoy playing this one. Now, the other thing that a lot of people are wondering is Hot Pursuit. When is Hot Pursuit returning? Where is it? And Treyarch has said currently plan to return as early as next week, once the new and improved Ambush had some time in the spotlight. So possibly coming next week, if not probably the week after that. But based off of this tweet, I would assume next week. Moving over to multiplayer, this is where once again I can see people getting a little bit more frustrated. The featured playlists are exactly the same as that last week. Prop Hunt, Mercenary Deathmatch Mosh Pit, Infected, Deathmatch Domination, and Bare Bones Mosh Pit. It is exactly the same, no changes. However, they have announced that Bare Bones Mosh Pit will be changing later this week on Friday. Now, I assumed that when they said new modes for Bare Bones Mosh Pit, I thought they were going to be Bare Bones exclusive. However, all that they are changing is that they are removing Domination and putting in Kill Confirmed. So instead of Team Deathmatch and Domination, it is now going to be Team Deathmatch and Kill Confirmed. And don't get me wrong, I really like Bare Bones, but I thought it was going to be a little bit more effort put into it than just that. But that is all that is changing in multiplayer this week, and that will change on Friday. So here's where things get odd and weird, and where people are going to be disappointed, and I don't really understand what's going on, is the black market. So if we go over to Blackjack Shop, first of all, the cool thing that they added in, this is the best thing that they added in with this update, is this new skin. It's called the Lost Patrol for the SDM. I love this skin. I think it looks absolutely awesome. It's a bundle. You get a really crappy emote that is basically just throwing a bullet up into the air, but the big thing you're getting there is the Lost Patrol. Now, as far as the rest of the things added this week, this is where it gets weird. So a $6 skin for Ruin, that's all that comes with that one. It's not a bundle, it is just a skin. And then this one. the Fall Firearms bundle, and this one came out in fall. It's called the Fall Firearms bundle, and it includes the Divine Justice for the Strife and the Maddox weapon called the Street. These were weapons that were available about a month after the game was released within the Fall Firearms collection. So I don't know, Treyarch, I don't know what goes on over there, but I think you guys have calendars, and I think you should know it is no longer fall. It's actually spring, almost summer. I don't know why you'd put the Fall Firearms collection in then. It doesn't really make any sense to me. And I think the big reason why a lot of people are frustrated is because the last 2 weeks have been the 2 weeks after the most recent operation, Operation Spectre Rising, and there hasn't been any new special orders. None. Both of which are old weapons from previous events. Nothing new has been added in since the new operation other than day one of the new operation. So why call it an operation instead of just a one-day event? I don't know. I don't know why they are putting in these old things, but seriously, Treyarch, it's spring, not fall, spring. So moving forward, this is going to be the negative portion of the video. I'm going to explain why I think this is a disappointing update and why this doesn't help the game whatsoever. If you don't like that kind of thing, I know some people don't. When people talk negative about Call of Duty, you probably want to stop watching the video now. However, this is the main point I kind of want to get across, not only to you viewers, but also to Treyarch as well. As we know, we've just saw that everything that's been added is essentially old items. We got that new camo for the SDM, however, nothing much more than that. And people are starting to question Treyarch's ability to tell us the truth and actually put out new content. For example, here's a Reddit post. The title of it is, "Just in case some of you were worried about the ballistic knife being in a completely different operation." Leviathan tweets at Treyarch saying, "Waiting on the ballistic knife weapon," and Treyarch Studios says, "Coming later this operation along with more new weapons. We're just getting started." If you're just getting started, why are you adding in old material to the game, to the new operation that just came out 2 weeks ago? This is why people are worried, Treyarch. On top of that, last time you showed us a new weapon being added to the game, aka the Mini 14, it is still not in the game to date. Not only that, you haven't told us when it's coming. You just said, "Don't worry, there's a new sniper coming. Don't worry, trust us. Trust us, it's coming." And then they don't add anything new. So Treyarch, let me ask you this. Why should we trust you at this point? At this point, we see old items being added in for $20. On top of that, nothing new really being added. You saying that you're going to add these new weapons, yet they're nowhere to be found. On top of that, there is no news as to whether they mean the ballistic knife is coming this operation, aka Operation Spectre Rising, or whether it's coming in halfway through when the Days of Summer event actually starts. So the Days of Summer event is starting in about 20 days, I believe. Operation Spectre Rising is ending in 20 days. So is the ballistic knife coming during Operation Spectre Rising, or is it coming during the Days of Summer event? We don't know. Could you tell us? Apparently not. So I've said it before, and I will say it again. Black Ops 4 had the potential to be one of the best Call of Duty games ever. I really like the gameplay. I like the mechanics they added in, the self-healing. I like the fact that they have 150 health. I think it plays well. However, the lack of updates, the lack of listening to the community, and just straight up not telling us what the hell is going on is causing me to hate the Call of Duty game that I thought could have been the best Call of Duty game ever. And that's a terrible feeling from a guy who, well, it's no secret, I love Call of Duty. Call of Duty has been a staple in my life since I was 15. I am now 25. That is 10 years I have been playing Call of Duty religiously, and now it's just getting frustrating to the point where I sometimes don't even want to play when I get up. When I literally have to do my job, I'm like, God damn it, I gotta play this game again. It sucks. It hasn't been like that ever, and this is the first year where I've really felt that way about the game, that I have to play every day. So I was just editing the video, and I felt like I didn't really explain that last point properly. The reason why I kind of dread playing the game every day isn't because I hate the game or I think the gameplay is bad. It's because every time I log into the game, there is something worse than before. It's like Treyarch wakes up in the morning and they go, they thought the last update was bad, wait till they see today. And I just dread logging in and being like, oh my god, they added this. Like, it happens almost every single week, and I'm just sick of that. Anyway, let's go back to past Inkslasher and see what he has to say in the rest of the video. And it's shitty, and I think there's two ways to fix it, Treyarch. First of all, transparency. Instead of just saying, the ballistic knife is coming during this operation, say, it's coming during Operation Spectre Rising. That way we know it's coming in the next 20 days. That's a simple way of doing it. Or say, it's going to be coming at the beginning of Days of Summer. Because right now, I don't even trust you that the ballistic knife is coming to the game, let alone during this operation. So you need to save some face. You have some relationships to fix, Treyarch, and it needs to be done soon, because soon enough we're not going to be playing your game anymore. We're going to be playing Modern Warfare 4 or Call of Duty 2019 or Ghost 2, whatever the hell it's going to be. And I would love to enjoy these next couple of months of Black Ops 4, but there's definitely some big steps that Treyarch has to take to fix those bridges, really. I'm sorry the end of this video is so negative. I'm sorry it wasn't my normal positive video. When I see these things, when I see them adding in fall content in spring, I have to say something about it, and if you don't like that, I guess give me a thumbs down. If you enjoyed the video, I'd really appreciate it if you could hit that like button, though. And if you're new to the channel and like what you see here, I would love it if you could hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications. It is the best way to stay up to date on all of my videos, and as always, I'd love to hear what you think down in the comments. But guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, guys, peace out.
We are real.